Fuck that.
Look.
No.
Go ahead.
This positive. So you saw what Becky Lynch did in the 24/7 match. She took it for the team.
Did she?
She did. For 2 weeks.
I got the mic, player.
Is she? Or is she? Is her whole?
No, let her finish.
Look, no. Thank you. So Sasha and Naomi got told to do something, right? Not to diminish what they're doing already, but to promote something else happening. If they would have did that, we don't know what would have happened, right? But because Sasha got her popcorn and left, now she fucked everything that could have been happening at Money in the Bank.
No, because he's right with everything.
He's right.
Yo.
He's right.
Yo, put that in slow motion too. Look.
He's right.
You know what? Go ahead, because I got a counter.
He already got a counter for what you going to say. Everything he said was right.
Can I ask you a question?
I play Uno, nigga. I got a wild card, nigga.
Can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a question?
Go
ahead.
For the last 2 months, what has Becky Lynch been doing?
Wrestling.
Who?
Anybody.
No.
She's been in fatal 4-ways. She's been in.
Who's also? How many times she did a fatal 4-way or she did something and Asuka was in it? Every time. That's a storyline building. Regardless of the fact you're doing it, the teamwork shit that you're talking about that they should have did, Becky Lynch still had her storyline going. To this day, her storyline is Asuka getting in the way of her getting to the back to her at a rematch for the championship.
Yes.
That's her storyline.
Yes.
Please explain me what hypothetically, what would have been Sasha and Naomi's storyline as a tag team championship to stop being the tag team champion to be solo acts? What would have been the storyline? Just make some shit up. Don't worry, I'll wait.
I would answer your question. Can I say one thing though? Before I answer your question, that's like the Usos saying, "Why are we doing single matches when we're a tag team? We got both the titles, but they're doing single matches, right?" He just had a match with
They both had one back to back, two back to back for sure.
So should they say, "Oh no, we want to defend our titles. We don't want a single
what's
match."
the end goal? The tag team championships is on the line at Money in the Bank.
Yeah,
your argument does not make sense.
Yes, it
with
does.
This one. No, it does not.
Because if they didn't do, if they would have took their ball and went home and said, "I don't want to do a singles match," then it wouldn't be no tag. It wouldn't be no tag team match.
What is the main goal?
How do you know?
What's the storyline?
How do you know where the storyline was going to go with Sasha and Naomi?
The storyline for what they say is they were supposed to go for the championship
and lose, right?
And lose. Hold on. It's taken away from any. They didn't have a storyline. They was trying to build a storyline. They didn't have a storyline.
Bro, you don't have to build a storyline right away with the tag team championships, with the women's tag team championship.
Everybody.
No, hold on.
They screwed us out. No,
here's my counter.
I'm mad because they screwed us out of Becky, out of Bianca Belair versus Naomi at Hell in a Cell.
Cool.
And I'm mad that they didn't have a storyline for the tag team champion.
Watch this.
Bullshit.
Watch this. No. Hold on. Watch this fucking shit. What Naomi and Sasha said they wanted to go against Doudrop and Nikki.
I was about to say that.
Who the fuck want to see that shit in the first place?
I was just about. You took the words out of my mouth. I'd rather see fucking Bianca versus Naomi and Sasha versus Ronda Rousey than see fucking Doudrop and Nikki Ash for the tag team titles. Why the fuck would I want to see that?
You said that the WWE Women's Championship on tag team titles don't mean a goddamn thing. They're trying to build this shit up. How long was that going to take? 5 fucking years, dog.
5 years?
We need niggas from the UFC to come. I won't
say 5 years, but goddamn.
Let's say 5 years.
Let's say 6.
Hold on. Why would it take 5?
Because you got to develop tag teams.
You know what you got to do?
Develop tag teams.
You right.
There's no fucking tag teams. You got a fat bitch and a superhero. Who would see that shit?
Stop talking about Doudrop like
that.
You
got a fat bitch and a superhero.
But who would see that shit?
No. And since they walked out, they haven't been the same since. You haven't really seen Doudrop. That wasn't even a fucking match to even qualify.
Who want to see that shit?
I don't think they're in the Money in the Bank match. Let's see.
So if you put Naomi and Sasha against champions, maybe Naomi be like, you know what? I want to go for this title. Maybe that's going to be the storyline. Because guess what? Naomi never had a push for a championship.
Can I say something?
So she lost, so now she's motivated.
Wait, what? Wait, Naomi did have a push.
Well, she can have another push.
Oh,
remember, prior to the championship, Naomi was having great matches with Doudrop Autumn.
Yeah, she always had good matches.
The commentators, they be like, she a good wrestler. Look at this. She needs something. That could have been there right there. They gave her a title already, so she already a champion. But maybe she wants something else for herself.
Can I say something?
That could have been a storyline.
Can I say something? Can I say something? Can I say something?
Go ahead.
If I give you a job as a supervisor,
There you go. This nigga with this.
right?
Hey, yo, can you keep it wrestling?
I am.
Keep it wrestling.
If I give you a job as a supervisor,
As a referee?
I give you a job as a referee, and I never let you referee a match. Mm-hmm. What the purpose of you having a job? If you don't get to do what you came out to do, what's the purpose?
Bro, you said
Okay.
I'll let y'all talk.
No, but look. You give a world champion days off, right? That don't even compete, right?
That's in the contract. It's kind of he making them out of the contract.
Here, I'm gonna give y'all titles that don't mean shit. Because these titles don't mean shit.
But
to put you in the main event versus a champion,
see,
we can work with that.
You know the problem is,
y'all just you tripping, bro.
How am I tripping?
Because
Everything you said, every match you brought
put the
up
women's tag
has
team
a
on main event.
storyline.
Listen, I don't care. I don't care if the belts don't mean shit. I don't care if the belts is shit. I don't care about the division and shit. I'm more saying that they had one job to do and one pay-per-view, right? They was defending their titles not weekly, but they was defending their titles, right?
Yes,
or
was.
wrong?
Yes, they was.
Before they walked out.
Yes,
they was defending their titles.
Yes.
So do you have one pay-per-view to lose? Okay, they was gonna lose at Hell in a Cell both their matches.
Yep.
You had one job to lose. Like you lose all the other times. But just one Hell in a Cell match, you can't fucking take a loss. Even though that match would have probably been a good ass match. I don't know about the Ronda Sasha, but the Bianca and Naomi, niggas want to see that.
Can I say something? Honestly, you say it's one, right?
It was one.
You believe it's one because we only talking about that week. We only talking about that period of time.
We can't talk about nothing else after that because
We can talk about before because the reports
defended.
No, before they even got the tag team championships, before WrestleMania, it was reports that Sasha wanted to go against Ronda Rousey.
Yeah, but you can't.
Hold on, no, hell no, because you asked me to go. Well, we're gonna make you a tag team, and when we became a tag team, you think they walked in there and said, "Yeah, we're gonna be a tag team"?
But
or was it put together by management?
But
no, come on, bro.
Well, you asking me a question.
Go ahead.
Can I answer it?
Go ahead, answer it.
But Sasha just walked back in the company.
Sasha been in the company for how long? Because Royal Rumble, and I could think Royal Rumble. I know she's been there before Royal Rumble. But
she came back at Royal Rumble.
She came back at Royal. I think she came back before Royal Rumble.
She came back probably like a week or two before.
Okay.
To attack somebody to enter herself into the Royal Rumble.
Guess what?
Right.
Guess what?
And they won the championships at the Royal. At WrestleMania.
Guess what? I mean, I know somebody came at Royal Rumble, won Royal Rumble, and won the championship, and just came back. So what you're saying is that Sasha can't do this, but Ronda can. Which y'all hate that because y'all don't like Ronda either.
I don't like Ronda.
So Sasha can't do what Ronda did, but it's okay that Ronda did it.
It's not okay because Ronda was already planned to do that. To win the Royal Rumble.
Like I said,
if you win if Ronda won the Royal Rumble, right? If that's the case, that means
she just come back.
No, listen. If that's the case, that means Sasha would have to win the Royal Rumble, right?
No.
Yes, it did because that's how Ronda Rousey won the championship at WrestleMania.
You're absolutely right about that part. When Sasha came back, do you think this is a thought process, right? Do you think that she came back to be a tag team?
I don't think nobody walks in the building saying they want to be a tag team.
Do you think that?
I think Sasha is the character on the trademark of WWE, and whatever they put together, she has to work with. No, but
with these niggas, I answered your question.
No, you answered it.
This is what I'm saying.
On some bullshit.
No, I'm not.
You on some total bullshit.
But you got to think about it.
If Sasha came back to the WWE,
you know who came back as a tag team and was supposed to the Hardys, the fucking Dudleys, fucking Edge and fucking Christian.
and where they at now?
Nigga,
gone.
them niggas gone. They
gone.
But
so
guess
what's the purpose for?
Let me ask you. When you seen the Dudleys split up because of whatever, it didn't look right, did it? They look like a tag team.
They got to be a tag team.
Yeah.
They got to be.
But Sasha and Naomi are not a tag team together.
You
They
right.
got put together, right?
They got
so they couldn't compete singly because we're known for being singles.
I did not come here to be a tag team.
You came here to be a champion, right?
I came and you asked me to be a tag team because that's what you wanted. But now that I'm being a fucking tag team, I want to be the tag team. But now you wanted me to go back to singles. You should have left me as singles and never let me do this shit.
Oh my God.
So maybe that was happening.
No,
maybe
it wasn't happening. They clearly fucking don't know what they're doing.
Bro.
Why y'all keep saying these storylines are fucking ass, bro?
Okay, but look, even if it was ass, right?
That storyline was not ass.
Let's go
What
through it.
storyline wasn't ass?
That storyline wasn't going to be
Which
ass.
one?
Of them going to Hell in a Cell.
And then what was going to get after that? What was going to? What do you think?
They-
What do you think?
Wait,
Do you think they was going to still have a rivalry?
Time out.
No. We predicting right now.
At
Hold on.
Hell in a Cell, you got Sasha Banks. Naomi going against Doudrop and Nikki Ash.
You know,
do you think that would have been a big pop at Hell in a Cell?
It wouldn't have to be a big pop, but guess what?
So,
You was
that
going to
would've been-
continue
so-
a tag team rivalry.
Yeah, but
you
had
was
a
going to
fucked up
continue
match.
a storyline.
They
They're
do that
going against them championships and losing, and then going back to tag team.
So-
you wasn't going to continue
so-
a storyline.
shit. What if they
That's
would have
the
ran
same-
in the match?
That's the same thing that Usos do every week. They go to singles and then they go back to a tag team. What's wrong with that? You act like
No,
you act like
who they
since-
go against singles against?
You act like since
Who
they're a
they
tag
go-
team.
Who do they go against singles against? Other tag teams, like you talking the Street Profits.
No, they do a tag team when it was what's his name? The nigga I hate. Drew McIntyre and who was his tag team partner? I forgot.
Was it Street Profit?
No, I think it was like New Day or some shit like that. And it was
Oh,
New Day.
yeah.
about the three-way.
Yeah, it was New Day.
But was it the New Day a fucking tag team? And didn't they have a match the following fucking week together?
They're not a tag team. They're not a tag team. They're not really a tag team. Because if we're going by what you do, what you're saying, they're not really a tag team. Because when the last time they had a tag team match, it's always what's his name?
I'm pretty sure Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston for the last 6
No,
months.
they always doing singles. They always going against fucking the hyper ass little nigga and
no,
the fight night niggas. They not a tag team, are they?
So
You
you're
say them
saying
a
that
tag
if
team?
you're a tag team, whether you're trying to build up the tag team division, you can't wrestle singles?
No, you can. I'm agreeing.
You can't wrestle singles? You
I'm
have to all be
agreeing
a
with
tag
you.
team?
I'm agreeing that you can wrestle singles. I'm agreeing with you, actually. But you talking about the New Day. It go on against Sheamus homies, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right? Technically,
They're not a tag
they're
team.
not a tag team, but they're a faction. They're a faction, right? Wouldn't the New Day be a faction? And wouldn't Sheamus and them fucking little niggas be a faction? Technically?
You said what nigga?
Sheamus and the little hyper nigga and the other dude, wouldn't that technically be like a fraction? Ain't they a gang? Ain't they together?
Kinda, if you want to say that.
Yo.
Right? So the New Day is a fraction, right?
No, it's only 2 members.
Yo.
Oh, so they're not a tag team, but they wear the same colors. They wrestle.
When the last time they had a tag team match?
Huh?
When the last time they had an actual tag team match?
Be honest with you, I believe it was probably
It was a
on
while
dark.
ago.
It was on dark. It was
a while ago.
It was on dark.
So-
it was on dark. But haven't they faction been going against they faction for the past month?
Yeah.
Yo.
So what are you talking about?
Yo,
That's that
hold on.
storyline right there. It's been 2 factions going against each other.
But then you're
Can I chime in
saying,
real quick? Go ahead. Was it Stone Cold and Triple H, the tag team champions, the world champion, and the IC champion?
Yes.
So that couldn't happen with Naomi and Sasha?
No.
Why? Because they women?
You tell me. John Marinaitis booked the matches.
I mean,
He clearly got a whole track record of women hating him.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Like,
Wait, with
you
the
got a
rumors that
tag
you
team.
heard, they were supposed to do all this and lose, and then go back to being a tag team.
Yes.
So they're supposed to do this.
What's wrong with that though? I want you to explain what's wrong with that.
The problem is
because they do that every week
he
with
said
the New
because
Day.
Sasha came back and they put her as a tag team, that she wanted to take the tag team and be just a tag team. But by they using her name and putting her into a match,
But it's cool
they were
with-
doing her wrong.
No. Stop, because y'all keep killing me with this shit. Put her in a match. It's not putting her in a match. You could have put her into the Doudrop and then booked what like they've been doing. Just same thing they do with. So what the fuck?
Bro,
What
you
the fuck
moving
is
the
off?
GoPros, bro.
Huh?
You moving the go.
I am not moving to go. You said you brought up the Usos and the Street Profit, right?
So it has to be. So
No.
you're saying they have to be a real tag team to go against a real tag team? I'm confused
I'm not
because
saying it has to be a real tag. It has to be a storyline, bro. It's not a story. That wasn't a storyline.
Okay,
What would have been? What was the storyline?
Between what?
Well, them doing that.
They broke off from the storyline just so they can do the Hell in a Cell matches, right?
For what? What was the purpose?
Because the storyline was they won that match. Naomi would have won that Fatal 4, Fatal 5, whatever 6-pack shit they had that they was going into that night. Naomi would have won that, right? And whoever wins that goes against Bianca. That's the storyline, right? So you saying they shouldn't have been in the match to begin with?
I'm saying.
Is that what you're saying?
I'm saying.
Let's go step by step.
Yes. Matter of fact, let's compare them to the Usos.
Okay, wait. Answer my question first.
Okay. They shouldn't have been in the match. They shouldn't have been in that match. No.
But WWE was also building Doudrop and Nikki Ash as a tag team, so they shouldn't have been in the match either.
How can you build them as a tag team when you got them in singles? You can't build a tag team when you got them in singles.
No, because Nikki Ash turned heel. Okay. She turned heel, and Doudrop went backstage and said, no. Matter of fact, Rhea Ripley beat up Nikki Ash. And then Doudrop went backstage and said, you got to start being basically like, you got to stop being like a little bitch and man up. That was a storyline of Doudrop and Nikki Ash being a tag team. They was going in there as like basically a tag team at that time. So it was Nikki Ash and Doudrop as a tag team, and it was Naomi and Sasha as a tag team, and then separate Becky and Asuka. It was 6 of them.
So you're saying, what is the singles match though?
Huh? It was a singles match. Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Right? But those were the 2 tag teams in the match. So you're saying that Naomi and Sasha should have been in the match. So you also have to say that Doudrop and Nikki Ash should have been in the match.
I agree.
Right? So basically, who else is on that SmackDown roster that will replace them fours?
I mean, be honest with you. When you have that, when you sitting in your office and you got that paper and you looking at your rosters and you looking what you can do, it's a lot of shit you can do.
You can, right?
Right? But you chose to not allow a tag team, Doudrop and what's her name? Nikki Ash. You told them to put them in the singles and you want to take your tag team championship, put them in the singles. Let the tag team, one of the tag team champions win. And you want the other one to go against the other champion. Right?
Yeah.
That's what you wanted.
Yes.
So in that mix, where the fuck was Doudrop gonna go? And the whatever. Clearly
they could have fucked up the matches.
How? Well, they gonna run in?
Run in?
So now they gonna run in.
This is all hypothetical, right?
No, it's all hypothetical.
So
okay.
You're saying the storyline. We should put together a fucking story that could have happened.
It could have. But do you really think it would have happened? Do you really think it would have happened? No, do you really think it would have happened?
Because
time out. I think Doudrop running.
One of them could have happened. I think that the Bianca and Naomi one, that could have been like a straight up good ass match. Now they could have had Doudrop or Nikki Ash interfere in the Sasha and Ronda Rousey one because those
that don't even make
sense.
Listen,
yes, it does. Because listen, I'm gonna tell you why it makes sense. But let me tell you why it makes sense. Let me tell you why it makes sense because you have Sasha and you have Ronda Rousey. Those two are your two top female superstars, right? And one of them can't look weak. But if you have somebody interfere in a match and hit them with something or whatever you do to make them win, the other person win, then that for example, Sasha was gonna lose. So if you have Nikki Ash run in and distract Sasha or do something, and have fucking Ronda Rousey put in an armbar and have her fucking whatever lose or whatever pin, whatever happens, Ronda Rousey wins. Then that sets up Doudrop and Nikki Ash at Money in the Bank because you could be like, Naomi could be like, oh no, y'all ran in on my homegirl and they tag team champions, right? So if she ran in on Sasha, Naomi has to stick up with Sasha and they could put the titles on the line at Money in the Bank. That's the storyline, right?
I got you. But do you think?
Yes, they do it all the time. What do you mean?
When the last time they did that?
When the last time they had a run in?
Okay. When the last fucking time they had a run in like that?
Roman Reigns helped Usos to win the damn titles, right?
You're right. Isn't that
like
that
a
faction. That faction.
No, a run in.
Yeah, but
you just say Doudrop's not running.
She's not running.
But you said that's a faction.
Yeah.
Doudrop and Nikki Ash running down to that's her tag team.
Tag team is it's a faction because two people.
tag team was faction.
No, it's not faction. It's three people.
No,
Yeah,
that's
tag team.
It's more than one person.
I'm fucking confused because y'all be changing shit. So you telling me
Just
that's
say you
right.
wrong, bro.
I'm not fucking wrong.
No, it's
bro.
not wrong. But now you have something else to think about because that could have happened.
It could have, but you know what else could have happened? They could have won in the matches, had 2 good fucking matches, could have lost, and then they could have been back being tag team champions.
Or Sasha and Naomi could have set their ass down and took the match.
And they did the storyline.
If they would have did the damn match, guess what? They would still be on
Let's
TV
just
right
say-
now.
Guess what?
Something would have been going
Guess
on.
what? Guess what?
They
Is the
walked out.
Mandalorian about to happen again?
They went to McDonald's. They went
Yeah,
to McDonald's.
is
They
Naomi
ate a
still
Big Mac.
Do Miami husband still wrestle? Yup. Guess what? Are they missing anything? Nope.
They are missing.
Not at all. You even said Sasha is the biggest thing right now because of this bullshit.
She's a 2. Oh, you talk about outside the ring, but it's kind of trickling down now. It's like, all right, now you're taking too long to respond. Like I'm hearing that she's she's her contract. She got out of it. I don't know what's going on with her contract.
She's not out of it because this fucking shit is still on the website. Once they take it off the website, then they take it off. But she's still on there.
Go to Wikipedia and see what happened.
I'm gonna be real with you. I really think it's more.
Sasha did this before though. I think Sasha don't want to wrestle. I think she's over it.
Yeah.
I think she's either over WWE or she's over wrestling.
Okay,
she did this before.
Could they be
Hollywood High?
I'm more surprised than Naomi, to be honest. Like
Why?
Sasha did this before.
She got stuck in a situation.
Why you surprised Naomi?
Because that's not, to me, that seemed like that's not something Naomi would have done.
Just because it don't seem like it, could somebody been fed up and tired?
What are you fed up of? You was a tag team champion.
You don't,
bro.
but you don't. No,
You
just said it doesn't matter.
What you mean it doesn't matter?
If Sasha walked
I didn't
out,
say that.
Naomi would have still had an opportunity to go against a world champion.
What the fuck does that? You know what happened? Do you remember when Naomi and Ronda Rousey became tag team partners to team up against Charlotte and what's the bitch name with the fucked up nose? What's her name? The GM of Raw, SmackDown, or whatever.
DeVille.
Oh, Sonya Deville.
Gorilla DeVille.
You remember that shit?
Gorilla. Yeah.
Happened for a week. They got rid of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. They don't know what to do with
Some of the stuff is not built for you know.
That's the problem. It's not built for anything.
Everything is not a storyline, bro. Everything is not a
tag team
storyline.
championships a storyline. The men's
Right now?
division. The men's
No.
division.
Yo, right now.
The Usos have both of the belts, and they haven't for a while, right?
And it's not a storyline. They just look like they strong over there.
They had a storyline when it was going against Riddle and RK Bro. Now that's over with.
So now what they doing?
Nothing.
Chilling.
I don't say everything.
They all meant for the fifth.
That's
floor.
what
They chilling.
That's what I'm
They
saying.
chilling.
Everything is not meant for a storyline. Like, but you criticize a storyline with WWE, but you won't
It
criticize a
wasn't a story.
storyline
First
with
of all,
AEW.
AEW don't have
Oh
storylines.
shit! So
Only storyline
but
is
you
Jay
always
and fucking and the girl.
Yeah, exactly. But you
MJF,
stay talking
we
shit
hope
about
he come
you
back one
stay
day.
talking shit about WWE, but when
What do I talk shit about WWE?
Let me say.
with?
you talk you nigga for a whole 30 minutes. What the fuck are you
What did I
talking
talk?
about?
What did I say?
Wrestling's for niggas. And don't fucking forget it. Wrestling is for niggas. Yeah. Let's go.